Welcome. I know what you're thinking, another Baccarat 540 review. Why did I even click on this video? You click on this video because you want to know if it smells good or not, and I'm here to tell you it's a surprise. Well, let me first tell you about the story on how I came upon buying this beautiful scent when before that I never even thought of buying this, because for $500 that's pretty ridiculous. I mean, who wants to spend $500 for 50 milliliter? You only get a little bit of cologne for $500, yet you can get a 6.7 for like $50 of like Versace El Fraiche. I mean, that's what I thought, you know? It's like, why would I even buy that? That's not even in my head of considering blah blah blah, never gonna buy it. But yet here it is on my table and I'm doing a review on it. So let me tell you the story real quick. I was on a trip with my girl and it was late night. We had just finished eating our dessert. We were walking at night and then we saw Nordstrom, and you know, girls always go, well, I want to go in there, I just want to look, and then they spend like 2 hours shopping in there. We go in there, and while she's looking at all the clothes and all that, I know there's like a perfume section, right? So I'm over here trying to sneak my way into the perfume section, and I finally found it. And that was the first time that I had been to a Nordstrom, to where they have all the niche colognes and they have all the designers, all that stuff, you know, they have everything. So I smelled everything from Byredo, Parfums de Marly, Acqua di Parma, Creed. You know, I was just having fun, right? I liked a lot of them. I don't like a lot of them. It's just a mix. I mean, it could have been the fact that I was smelling all the colognes at once, you know, it was probably messing up my nose and my receptors or whatever, right? And at the side of my vision, I see a little red bottle and I'm all like, that looks like Baccarat Rouge. Mind you, I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, I don't know why people would spend $500 on that cologne. It's so small. I've never smelled it before, right? So here I go, diddly-daddling over to the Baccarat, and then I grab it, right? So here it is. I'm walking over, right? Walking over, boom, Baccarat Rouge, never gonna buy this. Want to see what all the hype is about, why all the rappers are, oh, is this, or all the people are always like, oh my God, have you ever smelled? I just need to confirm it within myself that this cologne is not worth it, right? Okay, here I go, blah, 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 walking. Grab it, look at the bottle, I'm like, okay, whatever. It's pretty basic, to be honest. And the moment of truth. That's it. That's it. That moment right there, this one. That's the moment right there where I understood what people were talking about. As soon as I smelled it, something in my brain, my dopamine receptors I've never done any drugs, but I'm sure that these triggered the same receptors that get triggered when you do some hard drugs, you know, the ones through the nose. It is a beautiful scent. I was overwhelmed with how beautiful it is. I couldn't stop smelling it, and at that moment, I understood I'm probably gonna have to buy this right now. I set the cologne down, and I walked away. I went to go smell other colognes, because I'm like, I'm not gonna make my decision of $500 cologne in like 2 seconds, right? No, that's impossible, right? I go smell other ones. Here I go, Versace. Valentino, I smell a lot of colognes and none of them really hit. And then I make my way around back to this one before even, you know, before I was like, okay, you know, that what I smelled the first time, it was just, you know, love at first sight, but it was actually just lust. I was like, oh, okay, it smells good. Okay, whatever. Let me just smell it again, make sure I actually don't like it and just, it's overhyped, right? There it was again. There it was again. So I ended up buying it, right? Obviously it's right here. So that's my story of how I bought Baccarat Rouge, from a non-believer to a believer to a owner to a reviewer to telling you it smells really fucking good. Now we can go into the review of Baccarat Rouge. First off, let's just start off with the bottle, right? It's a very beautiful bottle. I even got my name on the back, which was a nice touch. They did it for free. I mean, after fucking me for $540. Kind of ironic, isn't it? It's $540. So the bottle design itself, it's very simple, right? So for the bottle, I'll give it about a 6 out of 10. I mean, it's simple, it's nice. The only reason some people really like the bottle is just because they know that it's obviously Baccarat Rouge. But honestly, it's just a basic bottle. Now let's get into the smell of this, okay? So according to the notes, it says there's bitter almond, saffron, Egyptian jasmine, Virginia cedar, ambergris, woody notes, musk, ambroxan, and cashmeran. It might. I don't know. That's not what I smell. I don't know what any of those notes really smell like, or any of those ingredients smell like. Whatever, right? That's not the important part. The important part is, does it smell good to my nose? But let me tell you what it smells like to me. To me, it smells like some dark cherry kind of cologne, right? Very sweet, dark cherry, very sexual, every time you smell it, it just goes into your nostrils and it just goes straight directly into your brain. But it feels good, right? And maybe that's what drug addicts go through, I don't know, but that's what it feels like. It smells really good, but it smells like a dark cherry. Pay attention to the notes, don't pay attention to the notes. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe that's exactly what that smells like in a bottle. But for me, it just smells like dark cherry. Of course, I know there's other ingredients behind it. So if you haven't smelled this cologne, just think of a dark cherry taste in a bottle. The atomizer on this cologne is all right. You know, it's pressurized, smells good. Let me not spray too much or else my room is gonna smell like Baccarat Rouge. It's not gonna go away for a whole year, but it's fine. You know, it's a regular atomizer, nothing fancy. It's decent for the price of the cologne, of course. Oh my God, that's strong. But it's good, you know, it's a very good cologne, especially for date night. This is a cologne that you only want to wear for date nights or for special occasions. You do not want to be wearing this to work unless you're a girl. If you're a girl, you can spray it for work, maybe 1 or 2 sprays, and that's fine, okay? Don't be overspraying this shit because it gets in our noses and it's way too much. So no work, just special nights out, especially if you're going somewhere a little fancier. It's very good, it's nice. So how long does this cologne last? It lasts about good 10 hours, okay? Now it also depends on how much you spray. It lasts 10 hours if I spray about 4 or maybe 5 sprays. Now, I don't do full sprays because I don't want that much cologne in one spot with this one because I just feel like it's overwhelming. So I do like probably half sprays. Maybe I'll do 1 full spray like right here and right here. But up here and back here, I usually do like half a spray. So it's like, in total, it's probably like 3.5 sprays, maybe 4, right? And that's for a night out. That's especially if I'm gonna be outside because this is a very strong cologne and it projects very far. So you don't wanna be in a very intimate setting with other people and then all they smell is your cologne because trust me, they might get annoyed of it. It might hurt their nose, it might hurt their brain. But 3 to 4 sprays of this would be perfect. Do not do any more because I swear you will end up in the bathroom trying to scrub it off and it's not gonna come off because it's just so strong and it lasts so long, okay? Now the price of it, you guys already know it's $500 for the small one. There's $1,000 for the bigger one. I don't know who would buy that. I don't know who would need that much Baccarat Rouge in their life. Honestly, if you buy the 100 ml of Baccarat Rouge, it could probably last you literally your whole lifetime, okay? Because you only need 3 sprays of this. I have about 90, maybe 85% of this left. And I've had it for about a year now, and I've only used it about like 10, maybe 12 times, okay? I haven't used it that much. You don't use this that much. So like I said, the price is $500 and the real question is this cologne worth it for you to buy? I would say it's not. Honestly, I would not say that this cologne is worth it to buy, especially if you are just starting off with your cologne collection or if you're just looking for colognes to wear, okay? You should probably get a cheaper date night fragrance such as La Nuit d'Adhemar by YSL. This one is very cheap. It's about 80 bucks, maybe 90 bucks at a discounter. You get the full 3.3 and it's a very clean date night fragrance. This one doesn't last as long because it is EDT, but it's very beautiful for a date now. Okay, so this is something that I would recommend if you are barely getting into fragrances or just looking for a cheap date night fragrance. Okay, you do not need to go with Baccarat Rouge. Okay, it's too expensive, it's not worth it. If you do have a lot of colognes already, or if you already have some date night colognes and you're just looking to spend a little more money for a really nice, more niche scent, then I would say maybe this is worth it for you, okay? Now, would I say this bottle is worth $500? I would not say that it is. Honestly, I would say that they overprice it because obviously we know it's Baccarat and everybody hypes it up, and of course they overprice it, and of course we're still gonna buy it because, you know, I bought it, of course. I'm not saying it's not worth it because it's a bad scent. I'm just saying it's not worth it because I think it's overpriced. Now, just because I don't think it's worth $500 doesn't mean I'm not satisfied with the purchase, because if I'm being honest, I'm very satisfied. Every time I smell this, every time I put it on, I'm like, you know what? I'm glad. I'm glad that I bought this cologne. If I ever feel like I'm like, you know what? I don't know why I bought that cologne. That cologne just wasn't worth it. I don't know what I'm doing. All I gotta do is this. Get the dopamines working, get the sensors all overstimulated. Out of the question, don't regret it. Amazing cologne that I bought, okay? So would I recommend this cologne to you? Like I said, if you're looking for a niche cologne that you don't mind spending a little bit of not worth it money, then yes, 100% worth it. But if you're just getting into colognes, or if you just want to buy it as like your daily cologne, no. This is not a daily cologne. Do not do it. I know people say you can wear whatever no, you can't. you cannot wear whatever you want. All you need to know is that this cologne smells really good and is very worth it if you don't mind spending the extra money for it.